Hello guys and welcome back to HampterCraft. Now this is not another episode, but the reason the server was down, as you saw in the last clip, it was down for 3 days. And we didn't know why. We were trying to get on it, we were getting mad at it. All of a sudden, yesterday, without any warning, it popped back on. No notification, no nothing. We just kept trying it. And one of my friends tried it, he went back on. Didn't notice anything different. Until he went into creative. Didn't build anything, but he looked at the creative menu and there was deep slate, new ore blocks, copper, everything was changed. Right now, this world, that the area we're standing in right now is still 1.16. There are no new blocks. But the more you venture out to places we haven't been yet, that's where all the blocks are. That's where the goats are. We have goats, glow squid, axolotls, glow item frames. All the craftable blocks that we can get, unless we have to go out and get them. So the server is now in 1.17. Now here's the thing. With this massive project that I'm starting, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know if I want to say fuck it, stop it, and see if the group and the gang wants to change over to 1.17 in a new world, in a new thing, because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I like keeping builds and worlds for a long time, but when you have something like this that pops over in like 7 episodes, there's really, really not much. You're like, hey, you know what? I think it's cool. Let's keep the world. You know, like what else? I know I can add so much more to this, like a giant castle or a giant whatever that's going to be. Wink. But I mean, I'm so happy with this to the point where I could call it a day. Like if you go over here, we fly into the main area, and well, ain't this a piece of god damn it? If we fly over here, and you look, that right there, that's the 2x2 wall. Hold on, or 2x2 map. Right here. If you fly over here and you look, or you walk over here and look, there's no way that someone could do this in 7 Minecraft episodes. Now, this isn't hours of work. This is at least a week of collecting blocks, farming blocks, placing blocks, just over and over again. This was a week project for me. And in a week, if I can do that in a week, you know what I mean? I could do whatever I want in a month. Like, we start fresh. I swear to you, I could get full diamond gear, full diamond tools, a bunch of cobble, a bunch of different bricks, blocks, items in a day of a new world. Then I could build this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying here, I keep hitting my mic, I'm sorry. There's just so much I could do. I'm so happy with the village that I kind of want to go make another one or make another world and just start playing there. Now here's the thing with this. The 1.16.5 survival world modded. I don't know if I want to keep playing on that world because I want new items, I want new blocks, I want to build a new base. I'm happy with the base I made, but I don't know if I want to keep playing on that base because the base is not done. The base had so many more things I wanted to do to it. But then I started playing on this server and I wanted to keep going on this server, so I abandoned the survival world and stuff like that. But I mean, like, I'm so happy with that, and I want to complete whatever down there, but I'm kind of stuck. The thing is, if I talk to the team and we're all gonna want to update and go to a new world, then that's fine, right? I'm not gonna be unhappy if we don't, and we keep playing on this world. I can see the appeal to playing on a world. I've done it before. I've played on a world. I have a world that I've kept since alpha on my plays. I have it saved in a folder on my old computer. Right? I have that world still, and I still play on it to this day. I don't know if we're gonna switch. That's me right now. I want to switch over. I don't know if they want to, or if I could get them to, you know, and we start all over again, because then I don't want people saying, oh, I have nothing I had before, or, oh, I had to build my base again, stuff like that. So I don't want them just to do that. If they have to, and they want to switch, then we're gonna switch, right? But if we don't, then I'm just going to keep playing on here. Because if I go into spectator mode, you can see nothing around us has changed. But the more you fly over this way, and the more whatever we haven't been to and explored has different blocks and stuff. Like if I keep going over here, you're going to see all the caves are all the same, right? They're the same Minecraft vanilla caves that we've had forever. But the more and more you go this way, right, you got bedrock down here. You don't have any geodes or anything else important and stuff, right? But the more and more you go this way, you could see the ore textures start to change. All of them. You're starting to see the implication of all the ores, all the textures for the ores. And that just doesn't, I don't know if that means for every ore in the world at the moment, but I think it means that because the more you go over here, there's deep slate, right? We don't have that where we're at right now. And deep slate is very rare from what I can see from this close to the spawn. But I believe the more you go out and the more you keep venturing, the more common it gets. I don't know yet. I haven't really gotten any deep slate. I don't know if they changed the, wow, that's cool. There's just an abandoned mine shaft right cutting through bedrock with nothing else in it. It's just, is this a single, okay, now I was about to say, is that a single thing? That is nice. For an XP farm, you got 2 spawners right next to each other, it's cool. I mean, like, all the new blocks and all the new things are here. And I think the more you roam around, the more things you'll find. Like, here's one of the big caves, right? Everything. Like, they don't, okay, they split the update into 2 parts. The big caves is one of them, and then all the mobs and the simple implications are there as well. Like, this is not a big cave. This is a ravine, right? I don't know where the amethyst geodes are. I don't know where all the things are. But I believe the more you look around, the further you go out, the more you're going to find. This is a giant-ass ravine. Holy crap, dude. Now I'm just exploring the survival world. I'll probably go back here, but I'm not going to. The one thing I was trying to find and figure out were the goats. Now, goats, axolotls, glow squids, they're all in the game, but you have to go this far out to find them, and I don't even think they're going to spawn out here. Oh, yep, right there. I didn't spawn those in. You watched me fly over here. There you go. Oh, the baby is so cute. Bro, the babies are adorable. They don't even have horns. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, as you can see, things are changing the more we go out here. Like, everything here is different. The mountains are a little bigger. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to change the mountains and the generation for the caves and the world height just yet. The reason they split the update... Whoa. The reason they split the update in 2 is because they thought they were releasing it way too quick, so they had to hold back a little. And I can see why. You know, they want this update to be perfect because this is literally changing Minecraft forever, you know? Like, it's not going to be the same ever. So, basically, I'm not going to do much to here. I'm going to try to get half of it done, and then I'm going to talk. Because if I have half of it done, and they don't want to switch over to 1.17 in a new world, and start fresh with everything available right at their fingertips, then I have a reason to keep going. Because if I continue this, and then I'm halfway done, I'm not going to say, oh wait, I have all the materials over here, but I don't want to complete it. There's no point, you know, I don't want to get stuck in that loop. So I'm going to do a lot to here, but I'm not going to finish it, and then I'm going to talk to them, because if they don't want to, then I have a reason to keep playing, and to complete this. You know, so, and then, hell, if I wanted to, I'll branch out all the way, 10,000 blocks away, and then start inviting my friends, hey, come base with me, and stuff like that. So, at the moment, I'm going to go do what I did in part 1 of the episode, which was this little beam here. I'm going to do the beam there, figure out the middle, put a beacon down, put a double beacon down, get all the effects, and then start building like crazy. I think I'm going to build this quadrant here first, because of all the materials being here. Now, I don't know what I want the floor to be. I was thinking grass. As dumb as it seems, I was thinking to build it out of dirt and grass. Because then I could, like, terraform the inside of it and stuff like that. And I don't know yet. That's the thing. I do not know what I want to do with this yet. But I'm going to figure it out. So I, at the moment, am going to go work my ass off. Alright. So, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, I found the middle and made a quad beacon. Now, if I walk in vicinity with this, I actually want to figure out how far away does it work. Does it work at the end of here? No. Does it work near the middle? How far away do... Okay. That ain't bad. That is not bad at all. Anyways, if you go over here... If I go over here and you look... I don't want to get the sound effects. Jump boost 2, speed 2, resistance 2, haste 2. All of them. And if I go over here, this noise gets annoying, so I might actually just hollow this out, right? Put a beacon underground so I don't have to hear this the whole time. Or build this up there at the top of it when I'm done. But at the moment, it's just going to stay here because I got to fill all this out. Now, I was thinking I actually kind of do want to do grass. Now, if I do manage to fill this whole thing in with grass, that's a lot of dirt. I'm going to need to make a little dirt farm. Like a little area of land just for collecting dirt. Because I don't want to make a scar in the land at the moment. Like, I don't want to just go ahead with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just tear up all this land here and leave a giant mess. So, I want to make the place look nice around it. When it's done, I want to terraform all this. That's the plan. But I need to find... You know, I could use blackstone. I'm going to need a lot more than that, but I could use blackstone. I could also use quartz. That's a lot of quartz, though. I could also use wood. I'm trying to, like... I'm looking through the resources I have at the moment. I could use nether brick. Also, my texture pack isn't working for some reason. I could use cobblestone, but I don't want to. That's the thing. I think I'm going to use some sort of wood. I think I might actually use, like, warped or crimson or spruce or something. I want to use wood. I want to use a mixture of wood and grass. That's going to be weird, but I want to use wood and grass. So I'm going to get this first area done. I think it's like 64 blocks by 64 blocks, or a little under that, like 50, because you have that pyramid in the middle. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, well, actually, 30 minutes of block placing later, I have laid out the size of the build I want. Now, this whole outside area, I'm going to fill with grass. On the inside, this is where the wall, this block here is going to be a 5 to 10 block wall, and then it's going to go up from there. And I'm just going to place all of the inside, except for the pathways, all for the inside is just going to be grass, or outside is going to be grass, and then I'm going to go to wood. One of the things that I've done a lot in the survival world that I had, the 1.16.5 modded survival world, was a map collection of progress, and I still have that, and I'm still doing that to this day when I'm playing on it. I haven't played on it in about like a month and a half, though. That's the thing. So this is a map-sized base. So I think it's going to be really cool to just have a map or a collection of maps that shows the progress. All I need to do is take a map of the area, unlock all of it, lock the map so nothing can change, and then just keep going. So I think that's going to be really cool. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get a map now, map it, save it, map it, save it, and just keep going. So there you go. This is that easy. It's just a lot of block placing. That don't keep in mind this is a map size. So I think it's like, isn't it like 8 chunks by 8 chunks? Maybe, because isn't a chunk 16 by 16? It might be 8 chunks. Whatever. Okay, never mind. It's a 16 by 16 chunk area, so that's a lot. I just asked Google. Okay, we'll change of plans. It has been an hour. So I ventured out a lot, and I found moss blocks. And I realized the grass in this area, since it's going between 2 biomes, a swamp and a birch forest, is different colors. Turn my fan off because I don't know if it's messing with the mic. It's messing with the colors of the grass, which means it's not always the same. So I didn't like that. So I actually made a moss farm. And what moss does, the way it grows, you place stone around it. You have a stone generator, right? You have a bone meal dispenser. You dispense bone meal. The moss that's in the middle will spread. You farm that. Like, you break it, and then you keep doing that. And it'll spawn more and more moss. So, pretty much, I'm going to use moss blocks. And there's this new moss carpet that I can put, like, glowstone under. And I can light the whole thing up. So that area is not going to be dark at all. I'm going to have this whole thing lit up at night. That's the one thing I want to go for. I did this one area here. I don't know if I want to keep going around and just slowly inch my way through. I think that's what I'm going to do, which means give me another hour or two, and I'll have this whole thing completed, but that's a lot of moss blocks. So I have no idea yet. There's also that one idea that I have where should I go with having the same thing I did in my survival world for my actual one-person survival world, and have one part of it end themed, one part of it nether themed, one part of it overworld themed, and then the other one keep going with that. You know what I mean? Like desert on one side, and just keep going with that idea. I don't know. It might look kind of cool, but it would mess with the idea I had. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to have like the wall here, pillars on this end, and then have it an overhang. But I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I think I'm just going to go with moss the whole way around. Stop calling me on Snapchat, Brian. Alright, it has been literally 2 hours of just straight place, of straight placing blocks, and it is done. I still have one moss block. Pretty much, I have like 4 double chests of it back in my base because I was farming it for so long. I made the whole thing moss. The whole outside is moss block, and it looks really cool on the map. And drop. Looks really cool on the map. With the beacon in the middle, you can see how big it is. The whole thing is moss. Now, it does get really dark out here, and mobs can spawn. So what I'm going to do is take some moss carpets and just overlay the whole thing. I'm going to count it out, just start popping holes, and lay some moss carpets down. I'm probably going to put like glowstone in it, or pumpkins, or like jack-o'-lanterns in it, or something, because you're not going to see it. So glowstone's kind of a waste of resources. Torches, I have a lot of them, but it's still a waste of resources, so I'm going to use pumpkins, because I can always just go farm more pumpkins. I have a lot of jack-o'-lanterns, if I can find them. If I can find them. Oh, there you go. I have a lot of jack-o'-lanterns, so I'm probably just going to pop them out everywhere. I mean, they only need to be 8 blocks apart, so I'm probably just going to do that. I'll probably just either like lay them randomly, have it at nighttime. So, at the moment, I'm going to start the wall that's going to go around this whole thing. I need to lay it out, and then as soon as I'm done this one area here of the wall, then I'm going to leave the episode there, and then I'll make another one, because I just want to keep building on this, man. I want to see if anyone's like readily available that can help me. I'll give them some diamonds. Slave labor. Oh no, I'm in the water. So I'm just gonna get this wall done, wait for nighttime, then start going around and placing down some jack-o'-lanterns, covering up with moss carpets. So yeah. Okay, I lit it all up. I didn't start the wall yet, but at night it looks insane. I'm noticing slimes are spawning on this side, though, like in the water and stuff. Maybe if I'm really lucky, or if I'm really not that stupid anymore, I could build a witch farm and a slime farm, like under my base as well. That'd be kind of cool. The witch farm probably not, because I don't really need witches. I don't use any of the things they drop. I don't use sugar. I use redstone, but not that much. Like, the amount that I have, the amount that I have would be enough. But I need to get started on the wall, which means I need to go out a lot and get some deep slate, because I want to use deep slate. I don't know what kind of design I'm going for with the wall yet, but I want to use deep slate. And I have a map here. I'm going to start doing maps, like I said, and the map looks like this now. It's pretty cool. You're not going to be able to see all that green, or you're going to see most of it, but not all of it. So, just saying. Alright, well, here's the thing. My microphone's over here. Off camera, I started the wall. Now, I'm realizing how big this is going to be, and that's why I'm stopping this episode here. This episode has not only been all over the place, but it's been really long to make. This is day 2 in the making of it. All the moss was yesterday, and I woke up, took my cousin to work, got home, lit myself a coffee at Wawa, started working. It's been 2 hours, and I've only done the top here of this. This is the wall that I'm going with. The design is pretty simple. It's just smooth basalt, which they just added. Polished, not blackstone, polished deep slate with some deep slate, or cobbled deep slate stairs and blocks behind it. And then some sea lanterns and crimson trapdoors. The reason I'm stopping this episode here is because off camera, I want to do not only the whole floor for this area here, right? I also want to do and just go ahead and finish the wall. Now, I have some ideas for the doors here. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to just put regular doors or just openings with like stairs on top of it. I want to go a little crazy, so I might actually open up the wall more to have like maybe a 4x4 or 4x5 as it is entrance, because I don't want to just have this gigantic build with these little doors, you know? And these aren't going to be the only entrances now. There's going to be multiple floors to this, and there's going to be entrances on every floor. Also, this is a little update on the fish tank video that I posted, or will be posting. I think I posted it already. The fish tank that's up here is starting to clear up and starting to finally filter through, which means in about a week, the new fish video will come out, and I will buy fish and put fish in that tank. I know it's completely unrelated to Minecraft, but it's just something that's a project going on behind the scenes that you guys haven't seen yet. The only thing I don't like about it is there is no black light on it, so I cannot really buy glowfish. I can, but I don't want to. Not only are they genetically modified, but they only come in certain colors and they're all the same species. I want to put a bunch of different fish in here, and when I go to PetSmart to buy the fish, I want to buy more plants and just go wild, you know. So that's that project that's done. You know, at the moment there's nothing I can do to it because I haven't gone back to PetSmart. I don't have the money yet for the fish. I do have a source of income coming to me. I don't have a job, but I have a bunch of other money that I can use for it. I want to buy at least $50, $60 in fish. So I think it's going to be cool. It is only a 10-gallon tank, but I do want to buy like 10 fish for it, you know, maybe 15. I want to buy a bunch of schooling fish and maybe like 3 mains, a catfish, and some snails, stuff like that. So that tank is pretty much done at the moment. There's nothing else I can do to it. But that being said, I'm going to do some off-camera work, listen to music, jam out, talk to my friends, and I will see you in the next one. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of HampterCraft. Now, it's been at least 5, 6 days until I recorded the last one. But when I say a lot has happened, I mean a lot has happened. There's so much that's different right now, and I gotta show you all of it. First thing is, if I go outside, notice anything different? That giant portal that was just sitting out in the open with that empty space of grass has turned into this. Now, it's a bit hard to see from some angles because of those trees, but it's a giant sword. And I said I was going to do something like this. Now, if you remember, if you guys have watched my single-player survival world with, like, Optifine and, like, better furnaces and stuff, you would know. This didn't get updated yet, actually. Perfect. It looks amazing on the map. Now, you would know what that was originally made from. That was my original nether portal in my single-player world. So I just said, screw it. It looked amazing. I'm going to make it look amazing again. Change the design up, and boom. You now have a giant portal. Giant sword portal. I've made like a bandana going off the like top of it and stuff, or like a string with the blue here. Did the grounds. Put some lava with campfires under the lava if you want smoke for something hot. Just saying. Just put a campfire under it, cover it up, and I think it looks nice. It took me like 45-30 minutes, and I did that like 2 days ago. I got a cat, by the way. And I did a bunch of other stuff. But before I get to that real quick, I just wanted to say that in the end, we now have an end farm. I also teamed up with one of my other friends, got online, and we made an end farm. Now, it is insane. It's very, very, very good. There's no way in hell I could do something like that by myself. So he helped me out with it, and it works really good. You can get to like level 40 in I think 3 minutes, and you can repair everything in like under a minute. Even if it is netherite tools, I was actually in there repairing stuff. I mean, my armor is repaired, this pickaxe is repaired, stuff like that. This is almost repaired, so there's a lot of good things that came from that. Now, one of the things I want to focus on this episode is this. If you notice, that's my friend Josiah's base, but right across from it, you got this weird square. You got this weird gray square. Now, I've been offline, I haven't recorded this for fucking ever, because I've been doing this. Now, you're either going to be like, how am I going to get this done? Why am I going to do this as a project? And the answer for both of them is I have no fucking idea. I shouldn't have came out here during nighttime. I should put a bed out here. I have no idea how I'm going to get this done. This grid here is the size of a map. 128 squares. 100, Stop it, please. 128 blocks by 128 blocks. That's how big this is. I'm going to start right now. For this episode's only going to be a building episode. That's what this episode is. It's a building episode, and if anyone else comes online, I'm going to fuck with them a little bit. Because I haven't done that in a while. Maybe a small prank, or whatnot. Here you go. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm not going to spoil what it's going to be like just yet. But it goes up, but it's not a pyramid. That's all I'll say. It's not a pyramid. I'm going to do... First off, I need to find the middle of it, right? I need to, find the middle of the square, find the middle of all four sides. That's what I'm going to do, and then I'll go from there. So I got to go do that. I'll come back, show you what it's looking like, show you how big, and how many quadrants, there's going to be 4 quadrants. They're all going to be symmetrical, but they're all going to have something different on the inside. It's all the same style, and if you were asking, yes, all of these, every single one of them is filled to the brim with blocks, and it's taken me at least 10-15 hours of just mining to get all that stone brick, and it took so many diamonds to just get those armor sets and everything else. It's insane. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go do it. Probably mess up 7 times, and then I'll come back with it pretty much 0 progress made. You know what? No, 0 progress would be a false thing. I'm gonna say 0.00001% of the project done, because I don't think this is something that I'm ever gonna get done. Which means, in Minecraft sense, I'm gonna get it done. There's gonna be a point where it's gonna be completed, but I'm always going to want to add more to it or change something. Also, 1.17 just came out. First part of the Caves and Cliffs update. We will not be updating to this on this server just yet. There's not much that you could do in it other than the axolotl, glow squid, goat, and the deep slate blocks, which I absolutely love, but I'm not going to care because I got blackstone. As long as I got blackstone, it's just a lighter version of blackstone. That's pretty much all it is. We're not going to update to it yet until the whole thing is out. So until the whole thing, 1.17, officially is out, then we will update to it, because we're having a little bit of trouble trying to get to it at the moment. So we're just going to figure it out and then update to it when it's completely done. So I'm rambling yet again. I won't shut up. I got to get to this. Okay, well, it took 30 seconds. I just took 2 stacks, took off 8, so basically just had 60, 2 stacks of 60 instead of 64, and then went from there. Met the middle. I had an 8-block middle because this is a 2-wide center. Here's the center. That's pretty much all it was. So, that's the center, which is good. Now I gotta do it 3 more times. That's pretty much the whole thing with this. If I do 1, I'm going to have to do 3 more of them. Which I don't know if I'm glad to be able to, or have to do, but I'm going to have to do it anyways. Because I want this whole thing to be symmetrical, which is going to be hard. Don't get me wrong with this. It's going to be a pain in the ass to do. But I'm going to get it done. Yay. Hate myself for doing this. This project is massive. This project is going to be the biggest one I've ever done. That if I had to do something, put it somehow, that's how I'm going to put it. This project is going to be the biggest I have ever done. And do I want that? Maybe. I kind of do. But I kind of don't at the same time. Alright, so that took 5 minutes, just about. It was just placing dirt. But I managed to get all the centers of every wall. It's a pretty much I went 60 and 60, had an 8-block gap in between, skipped one, put it, and then skipped two, and it was right there. I did that for every side. It was pretty easy. Now what I'm going to do is extend all of these dirt pillars into the center and find the center, and then build a double beacon there. Or a quadruple beacon, quad beacon. Because you can't have a single beacon. You have to have 4 of them. So I'm just going to build that there. I have plenty of iron to spare. Now I gotta find the box to show you. Oh crap, no! I'm ruining the YouTube video. Where the frick did all the iron... I had a chest. There you go. I have plenty of iron to spare. So I'm just gonna make a quad beacon in the middle. Like, direct middle. And then... yeah, I'm not gonna decorate it or anything. I'm just gonna have a full-on 4-beacon powered beacon. I need to set my spawn here. That's what I need to do. I'm also, before I do that, I'm gonna go across with it. Because I need to get these beams done, so... see what I mean. Where the fuck? Oh, you're down there now. I was like, see what I mean? Alright. Okay. Alright, I set my spawn. Finally. At least every time I go back and come here, I die or whatnot, I spawn right next to here. Which is good. Don't forget. Also, this place, since it's going to be massive, is going to have a grand bedroom. Just saying. It comes with the build. Alright, well, there's one of the paths, finally. I have a general direction of where the middle is going to be. Thing is, it's getting late. Right now, it is 6 o'clock. Right on my dinner time. My cousin, Austin, just started working at the Wawa right next to me. And as you guys might know, I go to the Wawa every fucking day. So I'm going to go say hi to him. It's going to be a 3, 4, 5 second cut for you guys, but I will be on for at least half an hour. I'm going to go get myself some dinner. Also, Austin, because I know you're watching this, hi, how's work? I hope it sucks. Okay, hi, this is me 30, 40 minutes later. I have a lot of energy now. I don't know why. I bought myself a coffee. That's probably what's doing it to me, but it's never affected me this bad. My cousin, Austin, I told you, I can't remember, that I was going to go see him at Wawa. He's being tortured. He's in so much agony right now. He wants to go home, and I'm happy. He's doing good. He's at the register. He's doing registry with, like, another trainee or whatnot, and he's having fun. I can tell he's having a little bit of fun, like a little bit of fun between all that actually painful shit. So, I'm sorry I hit my mic. I got Wawa. I'm just gonna go ahead, take a little break, watch some YouTube, eat, and then when I'm done eating, I'll come back and we'll finish the episode up. Right now, we're running at 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So 1111, and I've barely done anything to the actual project of this episode. Mainly, it's just me talking. But that being said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. No, I'm playing. I'm gonna go eat. Alright, well, I would go into the server again. I'm done eating, but I've been stuck with this screen for 5 minutes. Okay, I quit out of Minecraft. Maybe? Please? Please? I'm gonna have to contact Anthony, maybe. Maybe he's updating to 17 or 1.17. I have no idea. Let me in! Let me in!